Pull up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors taking on the Houston Rockets. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, look at the Warriors coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shots.
Ball into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for three. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And a throwdown. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it as a charity stripe.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Ball with it up top. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Curry. His first effort off the mark. Gordon with it. Leads just a point. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on the hand one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw, good. Three-point play, they'll tie things up at 7. Hart with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Fires the three, and the rebound by KD. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kevin Durant, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
And the finish at the rim.
Threes and layups. That's what the Rockets do. They're not a team that settles for mid-range shots. And that's a good job of getting to the rim and racking.
Got it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Harden against the former Cougar. The drive, right to the basket, right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Deep right corner, Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Harden. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
For three, no good. Curry into the front court, up by 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Oh, tough matchup with Draymond Green. And He throws it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
It's Rockets ball. To P.J. Tucker. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Curry into the front court. Leads 3. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Draymond knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And Chris Paul, he's been doing that for years. Wide open look, and he buries it.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in it.
Stuffs it down with authority. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Here's CP3. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Thompson. Can't connect.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Now Paul with the basketball. 9-point margin. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
The coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Tucker sizing up Draymond Green. Knocked loose. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Paul across the timeline. His team down 9. Harden defended by Draymond Green. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Mike D'Antoni will use the timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Ball into the front court. Trailing by 15. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, and that's 5 blocks tonight.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Curry. Man, that was a tough shot. Mike D'Antoni will use the timeout. Things have really gotten out of hand in this opening half.
And the key is to be ready from the start. I'm not talking about the start of the game. I'm talking about the starting moments of your preparation for this game. This is why this game is an early TKO. This team has been prepared for this moment way before the game even started.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Ball driving, but he can't connect.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Curry. Smothering D. Here's Paul. Controlling the offense. Iman Shumpert takes aim at Steph Curry. Chance for Chris Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of the first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot. And then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Short jumper off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Ball defended by Thompson. Kevon Looney swats it.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Curry. And the rebound taken in by Shumpert. To Fareed. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Curry. That's how you defend. Rivers into the front court. Down by 15.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Steph Curry picked up by Rivers. To Thompson. Curry. Off the mark. No good. The follow won't go either. Kenneth Fareed powers it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Rivers. Fareed. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken in by Thompson. Curry to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And now Houston has the basketball. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Austin Rivers. He's got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. Missed the second as well. Curry with the basketball. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face.
Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA. It's the three. Mike D'Antoni will use the timeout. The wheels are off in this first half.
You know, Ed, I'll never forget one of my first games that we played. We were up by 20 points, and we came back into the huddle, and our head coach said, no, we are marking this game down 0-0. And if you don't win this game being just that quarter, by 20 points, which meant that we had to be up 40 points by the half, we were going to get broken down the next day in practice. So it's about the game within the game. That's how you approach it.
To Gerald Green. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Curry. Now that's a contest. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Harden with it up top. His guys down big. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go. Count the basket at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul. but take it when you can get it.
Here's Harden with the lob. To Fareed. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lets it fly from long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Iman Shumpert guarded by Livingston. Curling inside. Kevon Looney pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gerald Green to Fareed. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Iman Shumpert at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Gets a look, can't hit.
That's how you keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical, keep knocking him off balance.
Gerald Green takes the easy route, 2 points.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay like that.
Kevin Durant, he's now 5 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Durant can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Easy path to the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's in the hands of James Harden. To P.J. Tucker. Knocked loose. Tucker against the native of Sweden. Fires the 3. He was all over him. Harden in possession. Down a bundle. It's a big finish.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Durant to Sean Livingston. Won't go. Green with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. It's a 3-point play. This big first half continues. Rockets have the ball. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Livingston. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Durant. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Harden against the former Finals MVP. He He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go up two legs and expect the contact.
Paul, defended by Kevin Durant. To Harden. Driving right to the basket. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
4-3. And the rebound taken in by Shumpert. And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Fareed. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kenneth Fareed. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 65% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Missed the second one as well. Curry. Offensive rebound. Gets it at the top of the key. Curry cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
And Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Harden. Draymond Green with a piece. Make that 7.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Curry, well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Ooh, Chris Paul. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Message received. Well defended. Harden, defended by Draymond Green. From long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. Oh, good. Curry. He drills the 3. Now it's Harden at the controls. To Fareed. Curling inside. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good offense, beating good defense.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Paul. Rejected.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Curry. KD follows up with the putback slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Paul matched up with the 2-time MVP. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Draymond Green rejects it. 9 blocks. Harden. To Capella. Knocked loose. Short jumper won't go down. Golden State at the controls. Curry buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Capella. Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Trying to hit 50, but it's no good. Paul, great looking vision. And scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Clint Capella has got 2 shots coming. A career 48% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Steph Curry, Harden's on him. Going along, beyond the arc. The follow won't go either. Jumper's good.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found his second life.
Gordon matched up with Durant. They get it down to Paul. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Deep three at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Warriors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors are using defense to create offense, and it's coming off blocks and steals. They're putting in work on both ends of the court.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Curry, another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
Gordon with it. His guys down big. Draymond Green tips it. Harden guarded by Klay Thompson. Here comes the screen.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Steph Curry against Chris Paul. Shakes free and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Paul. Down low, it's Gordon. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry. Textbook defense. Paul takes aim at Steph Curry. He got a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curry. No good. That's great defense. The drive right to the basket. Draymond Green with the block. Make that 11. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Capella. Great pass to set it up. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
P.J. Tucker at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Misses the second as well. Curry buries it.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what quarter runs.
Houston takes over. Harden to Paul. Cruises inside for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's good. And 1.
Huh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
James Harden trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. The follow won't go either. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Well, he blocked that with authority.
Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. Gordon with it. Down a bundle. Draymond Green. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Tucker. Paul takes aim at Steph Curry. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Harden. Passed it off. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Clint Capella. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Great defense, forcing the miss. To Capella. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Steph Curry, guarded by CP3. Houston with the basketball. Warriors have it. Curry, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Gordon matched up with Durant. Got a piece to knock it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that in.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Paul with it up top. He'll run the offense. The pass set it all up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
That no good. Off the mark. Curry doesn't get the bounce. To Paul. Shot from the lane won't go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Driving right to the basket. On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out. Thompson, tough shot. He hits.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Draymond Green swats it. How about 13? Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Almost unlucky bounce. Thompson. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Rivers against Klay Thompson. Fires the three. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Thompson. Smothering deep.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Fareed. Blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson. That's how you defend.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Capella. The drive. Right to the basket. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. For three, it's good. coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with a three.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Count the basket inside.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Durant. Now that's a contest. Rivers, guarded by Livingston. And they call him.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Free, guarded by Jerebko. To Gerald Green. Kevon Looney, able to recover with the block. A block machine. 14 of them. Has a look.
Sends a message on that one, Ed.
Austin Rivers to Fareed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Gerald Green. Harden matched up with Livingston. Drives, but shot won't go down. Has a chance. Deep to there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and the refs aren't calling it. Keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. There's a chance from long range. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Goes reverse to lay it in. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
And we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem.
Ball's loose. Working him on the deck. To Fareed. Tucker. Harden. Not getting the bounce. Kevin Durant pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Rivers, guarded by Looney. To Fareed. Andre Iguodala sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that side.
Kevin Durant with the rock. It's Harden with the rebound. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure,
stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Austin Rivers, great feed. And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Durant can't go down. Smothering defense. Rivers matched up with Durant. Great dish to set it up and finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Rivers with the basketball. His guys down big. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Harden. Fires the three. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston. And the rebounds grabbed by Fareed. To Harden. Can't connect from inside. Another follow. Stays out. Livingston to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And he missed the free throw. Knocked loose. Ball defended by Steph Curry. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Paul. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. He engulfed him that time. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Not that time. He missed it. To P.J. Tucker. Paul buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. Paul. To Fareed. Nice swat that time.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. Off the iron. No good. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. It's Paul for two. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Draymond Green with a piece. A lead company now with 15. Manute Bol, Shaquille O'Neal, the only players to land on that number. To Harden. Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Iman Shumpert, tough matchup against Durant. Warriors have the basketball. Curry, not that time. Harden in possession. Down a bundle. Andre Iguodala rejects it. Kenneth Curry powers it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Curry. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Harden takes aim at Steph Curry. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Harden. And a putback slam.
When you let him get inside position like that on the glass, you can expect that every single time.
Curry with the ball from long range. Harden into the front court. He'll run the offense. Down to Fareed. Good look that time, but off the mark. There you go. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good offense, beating good defense. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws his defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Thompson, well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Draymond Green snatching it out of the air. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Great feed. Sets it up. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Thompson. Textbook defense. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw try, off the mark. Thompson. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Livingston across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Curry won't go down. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Eric Gordon, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far and hits the first free throw. able to convert on both free throws. Durant. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Iman Shumpert against KD. The drive right to the basket. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Fareed. Draymond Green tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Straight on 3. At the buzzer, it's the Warriors who get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The Warriors are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Game drive. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.